What's up guys, it's EcBoy from TeamCalamity. This is a video and I'm talking about losing and how to go about it just to make sure that in effect you're doing it right. Blacklight671 said that I should do more videos of this nature a while ago just to help out newer players. Like this, I know that this held me back for a while. And you don't think about it like consciously, but you have to catch yourself, because otherwise it could halt your progress. Basically, like losing is how we learn, because you don't always win, and when you lose it's gonna be because there was a mistake made somewhere along the line. So when you lose, like I know loads of people, like if I beat them or they get beaten, they're just like, oh yeah, the guy was a scrub, like he sacked me or something. Like yeah, that might be true, but I know people who just have that attitude permanently, like even if they lose because they misplayed or something else was wrong, it's easy to say, oh yeah, I got sacked or something like that, but the better you want to become, the less you're gonna be able to say that and continue improving. Because even if you do get sacked, you still have to try and think about where you went wrong. Like, firstly, when you lose, you have to stay positive. Because like personally, when I lose, I get, most of the time I'm sort of a bit frustrated, but I'm not really like enraged about it. But there are some games where I get really angry when I lose, and I don't think that that's the best frame of mind, because your judgment sort of gets clouded when you're really quite pissed off about something. So don't get too frustrated, don't take it personally as well. Just think about what you did wrong, if you made a misplay, if you could have done something better. And even if it's not so obvious, like if it's to do with deck building and stuff, just remain positive. Don't get too upset, but at the same time, don't just be like, oh yeah, the guy sacked me, it's fine, I'll win the next one, because you'll find that you start losing more and more. And when that happens, you have to recognize the patterns of why you lose. Like, is a certain card in your main deck dead? Like, are you having trouble against a certain matchup? Like, if you keep losing game 2 and 3 to Six Samurai, for example, like yeah, you can say, oh yeah, he plays Sams, he just sacked me. But maybe you should be thinking about, like, is there a pattern? Is there a particular card? Like, do you keep losing to Shien, for example? And if so, maybe you should be siding Puppet Plant or more copies of Puppet Plant, or just things that can get rid of the Shien or take control of it. Like, I'm playing this now, and I side Puppet Plant in this, like, because it's sort of casual for now, but I know that once Generation Force comes out, there'll be Tyrus, the level 5 Exceed, and the other level 5 Exceed, so you can Puppet Plant a Shien, like special side draw game 2, because you side that in game 2, so special side draw, Puppet Plant a Shien, and then not only have you got Shien's effect, but you can do something with it. Like, until then I wouldn't side it and stuff like heroes, but that's besides the point. It's just an example. If you lose to Shien, then side outs to it, and it just works like that. If you keep losing to plants, and you've only sided like 2 cards for them, you've only dedicated 2 cards in your side deck for them, and like 10 for gravekeepers or something when your deck is alright against them anyway. You have to work on that, you have to adjust. So yeah, just remain positive, and the thing that you should be looking for is to lose having made no mistakes at all. That's the best place you can be, where you lose having made absolutely no mistakes, because then you know that it's down to things that are out of your control. Because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! You will lose games purely based on things that are out of your control. But there's a difference between absolutely that happening and just you making mistakes. Yet you will get sacked, but you're not always going to get sacked. Every time you lose, it isn't, oh yeah, I got sacked. Then you have to assess that. Alter your deck, alter your side deck, even like extra deck as well, and just make sure you don't misplay. Like, because those are the things that you control. Those are the factors that you 100% only you control in a duel. So those are the things that you've got to fix. The thing that you can't control is like what you draw, and I guess if you go first or not. So those things that you can't control, they have to sort out themselves, but you have to do as best as you can for what you can control. So yeah, I hope that made a bit of sense. I'm probably gonna do another one of these. But yeah, this is EcBoy, and that's how to lose.